Welcome back. He was a beloved figure on and off the ice. Today, the hockey world is mourning the death of former NHL player and longtime broadcaster Greg Millen. The NHL Alumni Association announced the news of the 67-year-old on social media yesterday, but did not give the cause of his sudden death. Millen suited up in 14 NHL seasons with 6 different teams, which included the Pittsburgh Penguins, Hartford Whalers, St. Louis Blues, and more. Jason Gaidola joins us in studio on the life and career of Greg Millen. Good evening, Jason.
Good evening, Manisa. Millen's long career in hockey continued on after that. He slid right into broadcasting and became a very well-known on CBC's Hockey Night in Canada and the NHL on Sportsnet.
And then, of course, coming into this year, new hope. I think they have a solid defense. They're good at goal. They need some performances, and some big performances. Guys like Kessel, they need to get some goals. If they can find some goals, they're going to be all right in their own end. It should be exciting for Leaf fans.
You know, I love it when a former goaltender says the goaltending is good, and that means it's good. Okay.
He was a trusted voice and beloved figure in the hockey community. Greg Millen leaves behind a highly respected legacy after the 67-year-old died. The NHL Alumni Association broke the news yesterday, but did not give a cause to his sudden death. Last employed with Rogers Sportsnet, the company took to social media and said in part, "It is with heavy hearts that we at Sportsnet mourn the passing of Greg Millen. As both a player and broadcaster, Greg left an indelible mark on the sport, as well as everyone who had the pleasure to know him, watch him, and listen to him."
You know, unfortunately, in this case, nobody got to prepare. And I think everybody's reeling. I mean, obviously, you saw last night that very understandably, the Flames broadcast crew was in no position to do that game. There's a lot of good memories I have of Greg.
Thoughts and tributes poured over social media about Millen. Born in Toronto, Millen plied his trade as a goaltender and suited up for 6 NHL teams over 14 seasons, providing reliable service between the pipes for Pittsburgh, Hartford, and St. Louis. Stints in Quebec, Chicago, New York, and Detroit followed, and then Millen found new pastures.
Got rid of Allen's stick, and there's one of the players with the handoff. A little tall, the stick, a little long though. Who did he end up getting? Let's see here, hard to tell from there, but this is a longer stick, there's no doubt about it. I think he ended up with a defenseman stick. If it was
After his playing career, Millen immediately slid into broadcasting. Colleagues say Millen was passionate, witty, and insightful.
Anthropos got the fence. Oh, there goes the stick, there goes the glove, so no, I can't use much else but my big toe.
Over his post-playing career, Millen was part of CBC's Hockey Night in Canada and the NHL on Sportsnet. He covered 3 Olympic Games, 2 World Cups of hockey, 12 Stanley Cup Finals, and 12 NHL All-Star Games. In a previous interview, Millen said he also got a master's in leadership at the University of Guelph. He said he did consulting work on character development.
I don't care how much competencies you have in an organization, you're not going to win. No different than a sports team. All professional sports teams now are looking for character, first and foremost, because you have to have character to get you over the top. Yes, you need the competencies, but only the character, it enhances the competencies and only makes them better.
And a friend of Millen's took to social media to share her condolences and described Millen as a, quote, true family man, and that he never missed an opportunity to support his children.